You may think no until you look at how you behave, or you consider how you interact with adults and how you respect your peers and so on and so forth. Does everybody follow me?
Yes, sir.
So I go back to the original question. Who are you? Are you what the world has told you you are? Or are you something better? You see, the image of us as HBCU students is so damaged. People have such a broken image about HBCU students and black people that your potential, your opportunities might already be mapped out the way. But that is why we have to be better. We have to be better. We have to be better. Is everybody following me? Yes. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Forrest Whitaker right now is in talks to create a movie about hazing on HBCU campuses. You heard of that? Anybody heard about that going on? Think about it. This coward is about to profit on an incorrect image. But he says, you know, I want to bring some education about the issue of hazing on HBCU campuses and start the conversation and blah, 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 right? When the truth is, he's an opportunist. He ain't had a hit movie in a minute, and he need to get paid, right? And when you search, I did a Google search when I heard it was coming out. I did a Google search. I said, well, let's look at some of the worst hazing instances that's happened in the United States of America, right? Not one of them happened on our HBCU campuses. Not one. It's a bunch of top 10 hazing issues. None of them matched. None of those lists had the same one, and not one was on the HBCU campus. But we about to have a movie made about us. This is why we have to be better. Does everybody follow me?
Yes, sir.
We got to cut some of this nonsense out. Everybody say this word with me. Choice. Say it.
Choice.
But your choices in deciding on what those are going to be are going to determine what your experience is going to be. We have had several people miss great opportunities coming through this band program because of improper choices. But think about how great this band can be if we all made the right choice. Or I won't say the right choice, because I'm not a right or wrong type of person. If we made the most productive choice. We're here for a reason. We're here for a reason. Think about what it would look like. And I'm going to just throw this out there. I don't know what the schedule looks like, once we're back in the season. But when I was here, we would have a 3 o'clock sectional, right? Then band practice started at 4:15 to 5:30. And we go eat dinner. We come back about 7, go from 7 to about 9 or so. And then we go home. That's our practice. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? What if from 3 o'clock to 4:15, instead of that being sectionals, that was a study hall for band students? And instead of separating by sections, we separated by schools. School of Business is going to meet in room 209. Engineers meet over here. Science people meet over here. Educators meet over here. And we just sit there and study, do homework for a whole hour and a half. I guarantee you, that would have helped me out a ton. I don't know what it's like now. I don't know if it's like that here, but if nowadays or whatever. But I know when I was here, that would have helped me out a whole bunch. If there was an academic period merged into my band experience. Yeah, let me give you some stats. Because I like to do research. You will learn to love research while you're here. But this is why it's important to be on an HBCU campus. Listen to this. HBCUs are responsible for 75% of all black PhDs, 46% of black business executives, 50% of black engineers, 80% of black federal judges, 85% of all black doctors, 50% of black attorneys, 75% of black military officers, 40% of black dentists, 50% of black pharmacists, and 75% of black veterinarians. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're doing, you being on this campus, means a whole lot. It's a whole lot bigger than what you think it is. I'm hitting you with some heavy stuff right now because we probably hadn't ever thought about that. We were just coming to practice, right? But understand, you see all these old people over here. You're standing on our shoulders. This room, this place is important. We're standing on Mr. Wright's shoulders. He's standing on Barney Smart's shoulders. Everything that you do in this program is going to mean a whole lot to a whole lot more people. Now, I know what you're saying, because I used to say it too. I used to say, like, who is this old man coming up in here, talking to us, man, go get a job or something. You so old to be in here, cuz. Right? Until I need a reference. Until I need somebody to review my resume. Right? Until I was calling around like any schools open, anybody got some openings, or can you help me out with something? First person to pick up the phone, one of these old folks. So you have the support system with you. Everybody got me? Let's talk about your experience here. I like that look of fear. I remember it. Boy, y'all, I mean, just to look at it, y'all just looking like, what in the world is happening right now? I don't get it. And it's cool. I can guarantee you, before the Health and Wellness Center was there, before all them apartments was there, it was just trees. And I remember standing attention for so long that I could just draw the tree line if you just gave me a piece of paper. It is what it is. But I guarantee you, the harder you work at your craft. You got to understand, we're student musicians. The first word is what? Students. The second word is? Musicians. We're natural entertainers. You should receive that. That's yours. You are a natural entertainer right now. You are the biggest marketing tool that Alabama A&M has. That football team is only going to play in the fall. That basketball team is only going to play in the spring. We're year-round, and we're going to bring money to the school. Receive that. But understand that while you're in it, especially when you're in this band program, just like he's critiquing every single piece of music that you're going to have, enjoy it. Get into it. Dive into it. Because I'd be doggone. You know I was about to say something else. I'd be doggone if some other band come in here and do it better than you. That's your mindset. It ain't no way that Jackson State or Southern or whoever think they bad finna come up here and on my campus, pull their bus up here and step on the field and play at me. What in the world? So you know what I'm gonna do? When I get on that field, my knee's gonna be up to here. When it's time for me to play, oh, this gonna be ripped. Every note. Is everybody with me? Yes. When it's time for me to dance, I'm gonna put my pelvis in somebody's lap way up there. They gonna feel me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it ain't no way that I'm finna let anybody outdo me. Check this out. When I was a drum major here, I marched with, it was about a core of 5 those last couple years. It was me, it was Dudder Man, it was Will, it was Pee Wee, it was Lemonhead, right? 5 of us. We had a competition among the 5 of us. I had the biggest respect for Will, because Will could march higher and effortlessly than anybody I'd ever seen. I never told him that. He would never known that I thought that, but I love the boy can march, right? Dudder Man, Derek. Dudder Man. When we double time, he could stick with me. We jumped about the same height and everything. So I always had my eye on him when it came for that. Nobody was more musical than Pee Wee. This boy was a genius because I never saw him practice. But he come up here, he'll play whatever song we got. He'll come in the range with everything we got. He'll come in and knock out this music and make sure that the band sound great. I never told him that though. And Lemonhead, this man's leadership was so strong. He had a band slapping homeless people down the street. I don't know how he could do it. He just had this magic about himself, right? And see, my thing was dancing. Dance band, whatever, standing routines, all that. They always say, Jay, come on, come do some stuff. And I do that. But here's what we used to do every game. So what's going to happen? You get to the game before you go on the field. You go down, everybody stretching their little circles, they sing songs or whatever. We'll be in our circle stretching. I'll be like, fellas, check this out. When we get on the field, y'all watch me. Because I'm going to show you how this is done, right? And I just amp everybody up. They'll be like, no, man. No, we'll be like, no. When I'm coming down that field, you make sure you look over your shoulder. Because I'm going to be kicking you, kneeing you in your behind. The other man be like, look, when it comes to that double time, don't even worry about it. You just pay attention to me. And we just had this competition amongst ourselves, right? But I guarantee you, each and every one of us, you couldn't stop us. There was nothing that could stop. It didn't matter who we was playing, because we compete with each other. Are you with me? And so when it's time to march out, man, we come and kill that entrance. When it come to double time, man, we coming in, we doing the doggone, I hit them scissor kicks, man, I'm spitting on somebody. I should do it now, because I'm getting to it. But you couldn't stop us. This is your mindset, young people. Look at the people next to you. Compete with them. Who's your sex leader? Sex leader, raise your hand. Compete with them. That's your only competition. If you can't play better than them, march better than them. If you can't march better than them, play better than them. If you can't do none of that, sing better than them. You can always work. Everybody in here should drop about 5 to 10 pounds by the time school starts. Because it should be all running. It should be all high marching. It should be all exercise. It should be all good playing. It should be all control. It should be all focus. You should be sweating like hogs by the time you get out of here. Are you with me? Yes. Receive it. We have all walked it. We've all been there. And trust me, you're going to love this so much, it's going to fly by. You don't see it now. It is going to fly by. And once you're out, you're going to be like, oh man, if I could just get back in. That's why we hang around like this. That's why we come around, we talk, we keep messing with you about, no, you playing that wrong, that ain't right. Because when we played it, right? It's the love of this thing. What you're doing is special, young people. It is special. I want you to receive it. Don't ever let anybody sing better than you. We all got voices. Everybody say, yeah! Yeah! An army of 200 some odd people doing that, that's going to make some people wake up, right? Every time there's a vocal part, everybody sing. Percussion included. I know percussion don't like to say nothing because y'all be like, open your mouths. Open your mouths. Open your mouths. I know it's a lot going on, but when everybody does it, that's the entertaining aspect. Because there are going to be eyes watching you at all times. And I'm in the pocket, they're going to see me like this. That's a picture. Are you with me? I always used to perform for the people that's sitting in the press box. So if you watch some old tapes, I'm sure some old tapes out there on YouTube now, they got a lot of them out there. You can pick me out because I'm the one that's like this. Right? But that's what it is. Natural entertainers. Are you with me? And then who's ready to entertain here? Come on. What does that mean? That means you play your horn every day. Outside of this practice. But not only that, it means that you study every day. Outside of going to class. Does any of that sound easy? It's not easy. It's not at all. I guarantee you it will be worth it. You can put the work in right now. I need you to steal your education from Alabama A&M. I need you to get in this room and in those rooms and in your dorm room and all this beautiful campus and get some work done while you're here. Because think of this. What if everybody in here kept their scholarship for the whole 4 years and we just kept adding to this group? Think about how powerful this organization can be. Not only that it's big and it sounds good, but it's an effective group of people. It's an intelligent crop of people that can also outperform you. Right? Y'all got some big games. Got the A&T game coming up. Exactly. I got good people that went to A&T. Got love for that program. But I dare them to play one song of this band. I love their chapter. They got a real good chapter, KK side. And, you know, they good bros. Oh, lots of love. Let them line up, though. Dare them to line up. I ain't saying talk no mess. But I dare you to play one note this way. You have the tools that you need to succeed. Every single tool. God gave it to you. He gave you a sound mind. He gave you a machine body. He gave you some 2 good vehicles to move around with. Use it. Use it. You have the talent. You have the spirit. You're here. You have the opportunity. It's time for us to get it done. Does everybody believe it? Yes, you believe it? Yes, look me in my eyes and let me know that you believe it. That you're ready to put in this work. You see, I'm sweating right now, and I don't even mind. Still look good. With the sweat. Do you believe it?
Yes, sir.
When it's time to march and pick them knees up, pick them on up. Trust me, it's nurses here. We ain't gonna let you hurt too bad. Trust exercise. Everybody say, I believe it.
I believe.
Now, we finna put ourselves out on a limb. They have to do it. Do y'all know what I'm about to do?
I think so.
I gotta get out.
Okay. So they may have an idea, but they're not sure about what's about to happen. But belief is what's going to get them through, right? You don't know what any other band is doing right now. And whenever they come to your school or you go to their school, your belief in what you do is what's going to matter. Is everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
Cross your arms like this right here. All right, I need everybody to lay back. Lay back. Lay on back. Lay on, yeah, lay all the way back. All the way back. There you go. There you go. Okay. So now, they're laying back. Make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. Make sure they're firm on the ground. Can everybody see? If you need to stand up, stand up. Can everybody see?
Yes,
All right, so what's about to happen right now, I'm going to start taking chairs out from under. All right? Pay attention to it. Pay attention to it because that's what's going to happen. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's no. But you keep believing, young people. All right? One more chair.
I believe in y'all. I believe in y'all.
Everybody say believe.
Yeah.
Now. Hold strong. Hold strong. We're not done because we got this one set down. We're going to take it to another level though. Y'all ready for that? Listen to me closely. You're going to move backwards. All right? You're going to move to your right. Okay? You're going to move forward. Okay, did I do you? You're going to move to your right. Right. You're going to move forward. You're going to move to your left. Okay? I want 3 steps on the count of 3. Hold it. Hold tough. Hold tough. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Everybody say believe it. They had no idea this was about to happen, but because they believe in it and they trust in the process, it's getting heavy, ain't it? It ain't gonna hurt you. Let's give it up for them, everybody. I'm going to represent you. I'm representing this band program. I represent the institution. I represent everything that you're coming to get. All I need you to do is not let me down. Y'all got my back on that?
Yes, sir.
Much love to y'all, man. Mr. E, the Motivator. Jason, y'all call me Jason. Get back to practice. Y'all better work hard, all right? I love y'all.